So now I heard that Iran and the U.S. will come to an agreement soon. They were supposed to sign the agreement somewhere in Europe, but so far nothing is happening. And this morning we hear that the context of the agreement, 14 points or 14 important things uh, in an agreement, memorandum of agreement, or MOU, a memorandum of understanding. So let's learn about those 14 points that Trump himself was involved in drawing. This article is from CBS News. The author, the reporter is Catherine Watson. Updated Thursday, June 18th, 2026 at 4:29 a.m. GMT plus 9. So it was updated yesterday. Washington senior U.S. officials on Wednesday dictated the 14 points of the Memorandum of Understanding between the U.S. and Iran, reading the context of the agreement to reporters on a phone call. On a phone call, right? The officials spoke on the condition of anonymity. Okay. Memorandum of Understanding dictated, right? Dictate. So I was wondering why dictate, right? It's instead of announcing, dictate, right? Number one, please write down what I'm saying. That's a dictation. Iran has not officially released the memorandum. Key points of the detail include both sides agreed to the immediate and permanent end to military operations on all fronts, including in Lebanon. Iran can begin exporting oil as soon as the MOU is signed. Iran will make arrangements using its best efforts for the safe passage of commercial vessels with no charge for 60 days, only from the Persian Gulf to the Sea of Oman and vice versa. The U.S. and the regional partners will develop a reconstruction plan for Iran worth at least $300 billion. Iran affirms that it shall not procure or develop nuclear weapons. The two sides have agreed to resolve the disposition of stockpiled enriched material. U.S. sanctions on Iran will be lifted on schedule as a part of a final deal linked to nuclear compliance. There will be 60 days to sign a final agreement, which the two sides can agree to extend. If it doesn't get done in 60 days, that's all right, we go back to bombing. President Trump said at the G7 in France Wednesday, I don't want to do that because it's so good, but we might have to because we are never going to let them have a nuclear weapon. The paragraphs of agreement below were transcribed from the official reading them aloud. CBS News has not seen the document directly. The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran and their allies in the current war, by signing this MOU, declare the immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts. On all fronts, right? In our or sea, land, air, underground, and psychological, and everything, including in Lebanon, and undertake from now on not to initiate any war or any military operation against each other, and to refrain from the threat or use of force against each other, and ensuring the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Lebanon. Ensuring the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Lebanon. Of course, don't bomb the shit out of Lebanon, please, Israel. The final deal will confirm the permanent termination of the war on all fronts, including in Lebanon and other provisions of this paragraph. The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran undertake to respect each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity, and to refrain from interfering in each other's internal affairs. The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran commit to negotiating and achieving the final deal in maximum 60 days, extendable with mutual consent. Immediately upon the signing of this MOU, the United States of America will begin the removal of its naval blockade and any disturbances or impediments against the Islamic Republic of Iran, and will fully end the naval blockade within 30 days. During this period, the traffic of vessels will be in proportion to the numbers of pre-war traffic being restored by the Islamic Republic of Iran. The United States of America further undertakes to remove its forces from the proximity of the Islamic Republic of Iran within 30 days after the final deal. Upon the signing of this MOU, Islamic Republic of Iran will make arrangements using its best efforts for the safe passage of commercial vessels with no charge for 60 days only from the Persian Gulf, only from the Persian Gulf to the Sea of Oman and vice versa. The traffic obstacles and demining by the Islamic Republic of Iran will be instated within 30 days. Okay, so demining. The Islamic Republic of Iran will conduct dialogue with the state of Oman to define the future administration and maritime services in the Strait of Hormuz, in discussion with other Persian Gulf states in line with the applicable international law and the sovereign rights of coastal states of the Strait of Hormuz. The United States of America undertakes with regional partners to develop a definitive, mutually agreed plan with at least USD $300 billion for the reconstruction of and economic development of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Here, regional partners means what? Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, Oman, right? It does not include KT. Republic of the mechanism for the implementation of this plan will be finalized as a part of the final deal within 60 days. All the required licenses, waivers, and permissions needed for the relevant financial transactions will be granted by the United States of America. Fuck that. The United States of America undertakes to terminate all types of sanctions against the Islamic Republic of Iran, including the United Nations Security Council resolutions, IAEA Board of Governors resolutions, and all unilateral U.S. sanctions, primary and secondary, in an agreed upon schedule as a part of the final deal. The Islamic Republic of Iran and the United States of America acknowledge the critical importance of the sanctions termination issue above mentioned and express their intentions to immediately address these issues in the negotiations in order to achieve mutual agreement on them. The Islamic Republic of Iran reaffirms that it shall not procure or develop nuclear weapons. The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran have agreed to resolve the disposition of stockpiled enriched material pursuant to a mechanism that will be mutually agreed upon in accordance with a schedule mentioned in paragraph 7, with a minimum methodology to be down blending on site under the supervision of the IAEA. Down blending, right? You blend enriched material with water. Down blending, not up blending. The two parties also agreed to discuss the issue of enrichment and other mutually agreed matters related to the Islamic Republic of Iran's nuclear needs based on a satisfactory framework being agreed upon in the final deal. The final deal will confirm the provisions of this paragraph. The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran acknowledge the critical importance of the nuclear issues above mentioned and express their intention to immediately address these issues in the negotiations in order to achieve mutual agreement on them. Pending the final deal, the United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran agree to maintain the status quo. The Islamic Republic of Iran will maintain the current status quo of its nuclear program, and the United States of America will not impose any new sanctions and will not deploy additional forces in the region. Right here, the region. The region does not include Asia, man. Don't drag Korea into this conflict, man. Or don't drag Korea, Japan, Taiwan, China into the reconstruction project, man. We don't want any of that. The United States of America undertakes that immediately upon signing of this MOU and until the termination of sanctions, the U.S. Department of Treasury will issue waivers for the export of Iranian crude oil, petroleum products, and derivatives, all associated services, including banking transactions, insurances, transportation, etc. The United States of America undertakes to make fully available for use the frozen or restricted funds and assets of the Islamic Republic of Iran upon the implementation of this MOU. The United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran will mutually agree on the procedures related to the release of these funds during negotiations. Such funds, whether retained in the regional account or transferred, shall be made fully usable for payment to any ultimate beneficiary designated by the Central Bank of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The United States of America undertakes to issue all necessary licenses and authorizations accordingly. The United States of America and the Republic and the Islamic Republic of Iran agree that an executive mechanism will be established to monitor the successful implementation of this MOU and the future compliance of the final deal. After signing this MOU and subject to the beginning of the implementation of paragraphs 1, 4, 5, 10, and 11 of this MOU and the continuing implementation of these measures, the United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran will start negotiations regarding the final deal exclusively on the other paragraphs. The final deal will be endorsed by a binding UNSC resolution. It's a rather lengthy one. It's all about Iran. So they will get their funds. They were sanctioned by other countries. After those countries were coerced to do so by the United States of America. And I hope all the best for Americans, right? A lot of resolutions, a lot of paragraphs to follow through, a lot of negotiations, a lot of suffering, death of innocent people, and the country is facing hunger and everything. I hope everything is okay. Trump, you are a terrible man, right? You are very terrible. You don't have any humanity in mind, but you are the president of the United States, and I think you have a right to bomb the shit out of Iran, but karma, man, karma. So when your time is up and you have to swim over to the other side of the shore, you will face accountability. But if you invite me over to the White House, as you have done in my dream several years ago, I would be happy to extend my help and assess the situation and provide the exit strategies, and you'd be okay. St. Peter's Gate, right? St. Peter's. No Hell's Gate. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a great conflict-free day. Bye-bye.